Now, race 6, as we move from the 5th to the 6th, we end up back on the all-weather track, and 1,200 metres again. Class 4 is the company, and it's headed by Casa de Forza with Gunner. Lariz has the £10 claim this time for Alfred Chan. Beaver Council, All You Need. Golden Effort hasn't been to the races for a very long time. Dollar Award was a last start winner on this surface. Trust Me has won 2 trials leading into this event. Wei Fung Charmer, another horse that has shown he likes the surface. Happy Star hasn't been able to win for a long time. Ever Strong and Star Superior. Jenny gave him a good report from the paddock last start, and he ran a nice third and was well tried in the betting late. Casa de Forza, Trust Me, Happy Star, the 3 who've been to Chun Fa and back, and there do look a few contesting the lead here.
There are. Loriz is one of those. Gate number 9, blinkers on. He was able to lead in a recent trial and win with those blinkers on. So apprentice riding, Alfred Chan might be able to surge forward. Trust Me has won a couple of recent barrier trials and has led them to win those. Golden Effort, he's got some pace about him. Then you've got the next line of Wei Fung Charmer, who's trialled okay, Casa de Forza and Gunner from gate number 1.
Casa de Forza here under a really nice hold as he comes down. The cheek pieces are on there and they're going to be on race day for the first time. Aldo De Mayo from barrier 2, so he'll definitely get his opportunity, and he'll be pretty fit. This will be his 3rd run this season. A Dollar Award, he won this season already, his last start in fact, beating one of his rivals in Gunner. He's got barrier 8 to deal with though as Dollar Award, but look, he winning form there. He did win last start. That was his first win here in Hong Kong from his 30 starts. And Wei Fung Charmer, I thought I'd show him as well. Look, he won on the surface last season when Zach Purden did ride him. He's not riding him on this occasion, but the horse goes nicely here.
He's been second in his 2 lead-up trials, and we're going to have a look firstly at the last start victory of Dollar Award on the surface. I thought Gunner performed well. He went to the straight 1,000 at his next start and was fair. Back onto this surface should be better. Happy Star, it's been a long time since he's won, and Ever Strong has got a wide barrier to deal with. Yeah,
Zach jumping on a Dollar Award here. He was able to really sprint nicely between runners late in the piece to win this race. Was a Dollar Award. Gunner, he fought on relatively well. I think he's drawn well to get a nice run in the race. And you've got Happy Star, who just weakened late on the rail there after setting up the pace. I think there's a couple there that are worth a chance. Dollar Award and especially Gunner.
Yeah. I've got definitely got Gunner, and I think he's going well. You're an Arsenal fan there, Brett?
No, I'm not, but I will be tipping Gunner.
Okay.
I am a Gunner fan, that's definitely the case, but not an Arsenal fan, Paul. There is a difference
there is.
When you come from Australia. Star Superior, Casa de Forza. Star Superior ran good. He's often run well on this surface. Casa de Forza, for me, I thought he was ordinary. I expected him to find a little bit more. Having said that, Elite Boy did scurry along, but you can just see Casa de Forza here. He's there if he can find something, and then in the end, he does weaken the last 50.
Yeah, he was second up. Maybe that was something to do with it. He's 3rd up now. His work's been okay. Barrier 2 with the cheek pieces on.
You're giving him another chance?
I'm going to throw him in. Not on a win line, but I'll throw him in on a place line.
Star Superior will get a long way back and rattle home as he normally does for Michael Chang, Grant Van Niekerk, but he's very close to a class drop.
He is. Loriz has been trialling well, and if you go back and analyse the last few dirt races we've had, the last time we raced on the dirt, horses sitting 3 deep with no cover were able to win. The time before that, rain affected, it was front runners being able to win, and this guy's one who's going to look for the lead.
He is. He's got gate 9. He's got the £10 claim, so he'll carry the £118. He won this trial with the blinkers on in good fashion. And I was just worried about that speed to the inside of him. The likes of Trust Me, Golden Effort, they're both horses that like to go forward, so he's not going to get an easy time of things up front.
Speaking of Trust Me, ran a bottler down the straight 1,000 last season at a massive price and then wasn't able to follow it up, but he's gone to Chun Fa, and he has won his last 2 trials. I don't know whether they've been overly
taxing,
infectious watching them.
I've got him in because he hasn't raced on the surface before. He's the first time on the surface, and he's sort of bred for it by Guillotine out of a Irish Red Clubs, Damsire, and the Red Clubs have run well on the surface before, so I'll take a chance with him on a very minor line.
He definitely showed he's got an engine in that straight 1,000-metre race.
Nice support from as well at 7 and 2.
Yeah.
Yes, well, Matthew Poon riding for Dennis Ship. We'll have to get Jenny's report on how he looks, but market does suggest in the recent trials that he's a chance, Paul.
Yeah, I've gone up towards the top of the book here, so I've got Gunner on top to beat Casa de Forza. We've got Loriz in there with the blinkers on for the first time. He's only had 1 go on the all-weather. He did drop out a little bit at the back end of the season. But the blinkers, and he looks like he's strengthened up in the off-season. And trust me, first time on the surface, we'll trust him. 2-1-3-8 on a monologue.
Yeah, I'm going with Gunner in this race. Gate number 1. I think it all pans out to be suited here for the chance of Gunner to win this race for Casper Founds and Neil Callan. So he's on top. Dollar reward off the back of his last start to win. Zach jumping on board. He'll be there or thereabouts. Wei Fung Charmer, he might need the run, but he won his barrier trial quite easy. I don't think there was a lot of pressure in it. And Loras, I was just worried about the speed inside of Loras here, whether he gets his own way in front. Blinkers on in that trial, he looked pretty good. So 2, 7, 9 and 3.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance for Gunner as well, for Neil Callan off the inside gate, so I'm happy to tip him. All right, we'll take a break. Race 7 follows, and it's one of the Class 2 races of the day, and we're going to have a close look at it right after this.